What happens when you stick a woman in the desert? She becomes a cactus.
Not even gonna try to imitate that one. That's a lot going on.
Welcome to Saguaro National Park, home to the largest cacti in the United States, located in southern Arizona. I don't know what I was expecting. Perhaps another Death Valley-like national park. But this prickly paradise defied all my expectations and gave me a new appreciation for the desert.
These things are huge. They're the size of trees. I don't know why I thought that they were smaller. I don't know. My exposure to cacti have been very limited.
These unique giants to this region of the United States and Mexico can grow up to 40 feet tall, with the largest ever recorded growing up to 78 feet tall. Although these cacti grow at a very slow rate, only growing an average of 1 inch the first 8 years of its life, the full-grown 40-foot saguaros are estimated to be around 200 years old.
These things are literally the size of telephone poles. It was actually next to a telephone pole when I was coming in, and it was the same size. You just hang there wiring the saguaros. This place is crazy. I want to touch one. You're probably not supposed to touch them.
Throughout the park, you will see saguaros with multiple arms, bending in unique shapes and sizes, and others with little or no arms at all. Arms first start to appear as the cactus grows and is aged between 50 and 75 years old. And get this, no one knows exactly why some have more arms than the others. They do know that the arms are useful for storing more water to ensure the cacti's survival. So that probably plays a part. But I'm no botanist, believe it or not.
Does anyone else find this comical, or I'm just really immature?
The park is split up into 2 sections, with about 33 miles in between the 2 sides, with the city of Tucson, Arizona smack in the middle of them. In this video, I am only exploring the western half of the park, which takes us to the Valley View Overlook Trail for sunset. I didn't expect the way the saguaros and the other plant life turned this dusty landscape green, almost like a prickly forest. The mountains randomly jutted out from the flat earth, and I find myself finally relaxed in the quiet of the desert.
Death Valley kind of felt like the desert. This feels like the desert. It's also hot.
I have already raved about my love of desert sunsets, so I won't talk your ear off again about that. But there is something truly different about them compared to anywhere else I've ever been.
The sunset is incredible. Holy smokes. I slept so much better last night with it only going down to 32. Oh, man. I think I slept through the whole night. I haven't done that in a long time. That was really nice. Not a crazy sunrise, but still beautiful. Also, I just can't get over these cacti. They're just so much character. They're cute.
Saguaros aren't the only sharp objects on this landscape. Everywhere you turn, odd-shaped plants with needles covering every inch of them were available to view. I am not going to attempt to identify each one because there were so many. But as you can see, they are super cool looking. How's that for technical?
Literally every single plant has spikes on it, so basically don't fall or you will get stabbed by something.
That morning, I decided to do the Gould Mine Trail, But first, some quick random thoughts.
Kind of looks like these two are dancing. This guy looks like he wants to shake your hand. A good day, sir. We don't like the dark holes and caves. No, no, no.
Alright, now that we got those important notes out of the way, Gould Mine is one of 137 mines in the Tucson Mountain District. This mine was used in search of copper and had a little bit of success. The Gould Mine, while not super successful, was operated until 1954, but the hope and buzz it produced had way more economic impact to the area than the little copper they found. People flooded to this region in search for precious metals to strike it big and change their lives. A majority of people did not have that success. But as more people moved to the area, the larger the towns would grow, creating jobs and a place to settle down for people, changing the region entirely.
I don't think you guys could tell in the video, but that's a massive hole. I think that's where the mine was. This is Gould's Mine Trail. I wonder what's inside. Okay, yeah, but, blocked off.
Then I took a wrong turn on my hike, thinking I was supposed to go up the mountainside. The views did not disappoint though.
Every time you go around a turn, the view gets more incredible. These mountains are beautiful. I mean, the cactus help.
The Rincon Mountain Range was visible in the distance as I ascended up the Tucson Mountain Range. In fact, everywhere I turned, there were more mountain ranges surrounding this little bowl of Tucson, Arizona.
I ended up on a completely different trail than I started on because I did a little off-roading trip. Luckily, Google Maps shows you where you are, so thank you, Google. This guy has little curly cues. That's not the scientific name, of course, but it should be.
They are not soft like you would expect. They're pretty solid, but not a bad view.
This trail goes along the edge of a mountainside the whole time, so if you or your loved one has a history of falling down mountains, maybe you should avoid this trail. It's really close to the edge. I'm definitely on the wrong trail, but check this out. This is crazy. A two-for view. This is so cool. And there's nobody else on the trail, which is really nice.
Reaching the top of this tiny mountain was a breeze compared to the mountains in Wyoming or Washington, due to the little elevation gain. But standing at the top gave me the most incredible views in every direction I turned, and I felt like the luckiest person in the world, standing alone at the top of that mini mountain.
We ended up on the Sendera Esperanza trail. We were supposed to just be on the Gould Mine Trail. Whoops. It was worth it though. What a great view. Couple views. We got a lot of views. Sometimes getting lost works out.
And then I went back down because it was getting hot.
It's also strange going from winter jacket yesterday to t-shirt today. Because it is that warm. I think it's gonna get up to 70 today. Hey, little guy. Ow. They look super fuzzy, but they're not. Trust me, I tried. Can plants be cute? I think it's pretty cute. I don't know. What's a good word to describe it?
More evidence of mining is found on the trail with a few different old stone buildings left standing in this dry climate close to the mine. And yes, I was very interested in what was in that trapdoor too. But I am a good citizen and did not touch the door because I have excellent self-control. It was also barred off, so there's that.
don't come in.
Come on, people. Do better.
Well, this was unexpected and awesome.
Okay, so here's what we did. We started off here. We went up the Gould Mine Trail. Then we ended up on this trail, got to the Hugh Norris Trail, came back down, and then we went around this way and we came back.
I meant to just do the loop, but ended up on the other trail. But it was pretty.
There are also petroglyphs in the park from 1,000 years ago, left behind by the Hohokam people, which were beautiful. I just got distracted by the huge cacti.
They look like mini pineapples. I hear shaking like a rattle. Oh my god. Do you think that's a rattlesnake? I'm very scared right now. I think it sounded like a bug, but you never know.
I finished up my time in Saguaro National Park by taking a 2-mile stroll on the Cactus Wren Trail, which is very flat and walks you through the sand, highlighting all the different varieties of plant life found in the park. Saguaro National Park needs to be near the top of your Arizona bucket list. The largest cacti in the US and a desert adventure awaits. Thank you for watching.
Everyone is looking so shocked today. Flies are starting to swirl around me. That's how you know I stink. Yep. I'm headed to a shower right after this. But yeah, I'm starting to smell. I think it's day 3 without a shower. In the heat, it just makes everything extra special. Oh jeez! That was a bird.